Alright, welcome back for what I believe is episode 9. So right now, no wars going on. Still expanding up here towards the Russians or the Novgorod. Looks like Italy is still a decent threat to us, especially when they are allied with the Hungarians and don't have any other wars going on. They are also notably allied with the Egyptians. So that is something I'll be keeping an eye on. Good income, no recruitment going on right now, so that's something I will want to get on. So I don't have any boats being trained either. But that should be fine because I don't really need trade right now for added income. Now, public order is good everywhere. Start moving troops out of Palestine. But I'll set up training for now. Do 3 more turns. Get our good cavalry in Armenia. So I'm getting peasants for public order here. Figure I want to bulk up in Sinai, just in case more stuff comes this way. Get like a bit of a buffer zone over here. So Rome, still got construction going on. Not sure why I don't have this Iconium objective taken care of, but it's only, I believe, 11 turns away from me seeing what ends up happening with that, so time will tell. Down there. Pope is in exile. The Pope in exile is leading a rebellion. Okay. So he'll be at war with the Italians. They want to make an alliance, the Polish do. Part of me wants to accept that because it could be interesting, but you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna ally them just to give this game a little more of a twist, and then I'll go to war with the Italians. I really haven't been engaged in much diplomacy throughout this whole campaign, and I don't know, for me I feel like I'm not as much of a just bulldoze over everything kind of player. I like to try to switch things up every once in a while. So we'll do that. Kind of been neglecting this area. Not really paying attention to what kind of production can be done. And what that means is that I'm not going to be going after the people of Novgorod right away. So as far as forces that can get moved around, can I move this whole squad and be okay here? Basically, should probably leave like spearmen. Guess I'll move them up to Greece. Start building in Greece as well. Go for a mosque. Castle. Now who are the Italians allied with? I was just looking at this. Just the Hungarians and the Egyptians. You know what I can do? Probably a good way for me to figure out where I have, what list am I thinking I want to look at? This one. For high loyalty, so Bulgaria is being defended. Basically what I'm looking at is where do I have really high loyalty, and that probably means I can move troops out of there if they're present. And it's usually only going to be like, you know, above 150 or so if there's a good amount of troops present. So that move these gentlemen down to 147. Probably move like 2 more squads. Okay. Crimea will leave because it's bordering the Poles. Even though we're allies with them, the computers are definitely not against backstabbing people. Khazar is decent. Khazar's another border city though. Nicaea doesn't have much in it, so I'll leave it as is. Border city. Border city. Freshly captured. Okay. So we should be good as far as troop movement. My king could take this. Let's try that out. So we got enough public order here. And in one more turn we'll have troops to move into Greece. Rebels backed out. Okay. Of course they were guys. Okay. Oh boy, not this again. These damn French. Okay, so it's gonna take some time to conquer. Holy hell. Okay, public order just got shot with my Sultan going down. I guess because he had such high influence. So where's my new guy? He is in Rome. Wow, this guy has killer command. So young dude. So let's get him over to Greece. I think I'll just leave this job to someone else. Now I have more Aleems training. Keep them moving out. Pomerania. Go to Brandenburg. Move off of Volhynia because I'll build towers in Lithuania once I get control. To Bavaria. So you can move someone over here from, say, Chernigov. We're going to move them into here. Into here. There we go. Well, Italy is definitely well prepared for us attacking them in the whatever that region is. Croatia. Can't even see the name of it. Okay, so Perhaps he's giving them a handful. It's about to fall. Speaking of, I forgot to check on these places and get shipwrights in them. Okay. Egypt is on the move. Looks like the Italians want to counter, so let's see how many ships do they have out here. Got one here, one here, one here. Their navy is pretty sparse, honestly. So two guys going into there. Try to get 3 ships into anywhere they've got one. Alright, we got troops to move as well. So camels coming out of Syria. Jeez. God, I was training a group of peasants over there. Not the training in Edessa. Normally I'll get some kind of siege craft from there, but not this time around. Constantinople is such a powerhouse, facility-wise. Wish I could build more there without potentially disrupting this rum objective. 1204, so we're getting close to that. Maybe next turn that'll be mine. And you know what? I think at this point I'm just going to hit Italy. Next turn I'll do that. Get my troops a little more consolidated, sorted out. Taxes down over there. See what happens with Italy and the Papal States. I'm assuming that the Italians are going to try to take Naples back. Otherwise, I can't imagine why they would have moved all those troops out of Serbia. So I gotta watch for that crusade. Just saw that coming on the border of where I had explored. Okay, so they are up in Franconia, so at the least they are 3 turns away from hitting us. So actually, as much as I want to hit that spot, and the Italians, what? Okay. I'd be wary of the incoming crusade. One more on there. So all these stacks are just about full up. Have some more troops come in. Looks like I gotta train some, call it urban militia here. Throw them in this stack. They're full, so we got 4 full stacks. And I might as well keep training with how big my income is. So a stack is 16 troops, so got 1 there. We'll go for 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And oops. 2, 3. Then we will also start getting some boats ready. can recover some ships after we fight with the Italians, and then we'll see how this crusade progresses. Because of the oncoming crusade, I'm going to hold off on attacking the Italians. I was ready to do that turn, but I'm not sure how big that force is going to get on its way towards me. So they're going through Bohemia. And I believe the red stripe represents a full stack of troops, so at the most they probably have around 2 full stacks worth of men. I do have an Alim in that area, so they've got, 2 full stacks. Some decent troops. They got, Knights Templar, feudal sergeants, armored spearmen, peasants, whatever, are crap, but so Rome, we gotta keep construction. So what else am I missing here? Got 17 different building types. Maybe upgrade level counts too. So we'll go for, what will cost less time? Horse breeder, alehouse, town guard. Actually, we might as well go for recruitment related stuff if we're gonna build. Yeah, we'll go with those for now. As far as Sinai, got some more Alims that I can send out. So we'll go to Saxony. We'll go to Tuscany, and then we'll go to Rome. So they'll probably go to Hungary next. And if they do, then the only place they can get to me through is Bulgaria. So we're going to send a good squad of troops over to Bulgaria to hold that. We'll be 2 turns away from sending another wave of men that way. More ships. Okay. Forgot that this place got taken, so we'll go for, definitely want to get public order first, actually. Admittedly, I'm going to be a little bit less measured with what I'm doing at this point because we're so far into the campaign. There's a lot of different things to manage, and for time's sake, I don't want to be too meticulous. Do want to work on adding armor and little buff type structures where I can, so that my troops are of good quality. But at this point, I can spend money pretty freely because of the economic situation, and that'll just improve battle efficiency by a little bit. So let's see if they go into Hungary like I'm thinking they will. There's no way they're going to get past my king with just 2 stacks worth of guys. They'll probably pick up a little bit of steam from going into another Catholic region. I would assume Hungary has a good amount of zeal because it's been held by them for however long. Probably the full campaign, I would guess. And my understanding is that, yeah, so if a region has zeal, it picks up troops for whatever religion it has zeal for. And one more turn until the army is... One more turn until my next army is completed. Order's good everywhere. The Egyptians still don't have a formidable force enough to push me out of that area, so that's good. I forgot to assign someone to the, what do you call it? The Emir. That is horrible loyalty. Jeez, these guys don't have good loyalty. What is going on? I hope I'm not getting to another point where I'm like... I wonder if that had to do with my Sultan dying recently. Alright, let's see what happens with the crusade. Why did they not move in? I wonder if they're saving up to get more troops. Zeal's at 59%. If I remember, I want to check that again. Obviously, we took Naples. Yeah, if I get a chance, I want to check that again and see if the zeal... I would assume zeal goes down and basically converts into troops in the crusading force. That is what I would imagine happens. Luckily for me, I've got a new wave of troops here. Moving to Constantinople. I'm so lucky that this game does not have the population functionality that some of the other Total War games have, because I'll be running out of population in some of these regions that I'm recruiting from. Do another wave of this. Ooh, Gulam bodyguards. It's not bad. Mix those guys in. I have so many horse archers in my troops. Look at all those guys. Okay. Double check on public order. Alright, so they're at 59 and they've got 3 over 2.5 stacks of guys. Something tells me they might be programmed to sit in an area where they have high zeal to strengthen before they move into a terrain that they're not sure they can take. Sounds like a reasonable thing to do with an AI. And because they're starting to amass further, so let's see, zeal is down to... Zeal is still 59. They lost some guys. Huh. Maybe it doesn't work the way I thought it did. Move these guys into Bulgaria. What kind of troops do the Italians have? The Italians have a somewhat low tier army, I would say. Although those Italian infantry look pretty nasty. Some more boats. Okay. A little more construction over here. So we got queued up, so Alright, looks like I'm finally starting to chew through my income with all the recruitment. God, there's so much construction. Crusade is losing steam. Not sure why they haven't tried moving in here. So at this point, I feel that this area, Bulgaria, is well defended enough that I'm gonna start moving my new armies into Greece. In fact, I think 3 full stacks should be fine because I've got such a strong general in my king. Gotta stop recruiting Aleems over here. We'll send more out. So we'll go to, let's see, Tyrolia and Switzerland. If they don't come shortly, what I'll do is once I get my 4th stack in Greece, I will go after the Italians. Although I do want to have a decent general. Do I have any other good generals? One guy here. No, I really don't. Man, that's unfortunate. Well, we'll see. Papal states are still giving some trouble to the Italians. Wow, they're moving troops over here. So looks as if they're prepared for whatever I was thinking of doing. We'll have a good fresh stack of troops to send in. Still 4,000 income. We'll go for one more round of recruitment and then I'll hold off there. In fact, I'll mix it up a bit here. Go for Spearman from Constantinople. I feel like I have so many horse archers, it's probably a bit excessive. Okay. We'll get more camels as well. So now because they move more troops in, I'm going to hold off because I want to be able to match numbers with them, mainly because I do not have a good general in this force, and I also do not have backup reinforcements to hold this area and Bulgaria against the Crusade in the case that I lose the battle here. Preparation will just continue. Okay, I want to check public order for that. It's okay. Whole lot of ships. Okay. Still no progress on this, but it gets counted this turn, at the end of this turn, I guess. So we'll see if we get it. I might as well cancel this bow works, because if I don't get it, there's no point in me spamming any more structures. Might as well upgrade to the next tier. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see if we get that point. Nice. I'm not sure if that's what I think it was, but no, it wasn't. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought I was getting points for the Iconium objective and rum, but I was not, so. Oh well, we'll just let that finish and then we'll go for the Citadel. Now we are one turn away from getting the next wave of troops, but because of the Italians responding to the Papal States, I think it's time to move, so let's do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Why was we take these guys out? Still good enough. Hit all the ships. See if they got boats anywhere else. Okay, that's basically all the ships that they have. We got some more Orleans to do some exploring with. Man, Hungary really has a lot of territory. Milan to Swabia, and we'll go to Friesland. Or Friedland, or however you pronounce that. It's getting to the point where I wonder if the Hungarians need to be my next target. They are allied with the Polish though, so that's unfortunate. And this crusade is still just sitting here, just losing steam. Might have had troops ready to move that turn that I forgot about. Holy hell, they just brought a lot of stuff in there. I should win that though. Oh my god, there's only a difference of 2 units. Holy hell. That was a really close fight. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we will need to send some more troops over to Serbia. Yeah, I'll accept that. Oh boy, okay. Well, I wouldn't have accepted that if I knew that the Polish were gonna break our peace. But oh well. So now I get less points for the homelands. So it's basically us, the Italians, and the Hungarians in a race. Send our reinforcements. Okay. There we go. And did I just train extra camels here? Yes, I did. Send them as well. God, I wish this crusade would do something so I could move my troops over there. Everybody's kind of just hanging out, waiting for this to move. The sea has been cleared out though, so. And you know what? Probably a lot of that income that I lost was from going to war with the Italians. I don't have trade with Venice anymore. Attack that fleet. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Crusade is moving. Yes, okay. Victory. Take that, Crusaders. Push them back. Their general ranked up, which is awesome. Some more command on that guy. So this crusade is basically stopped. As long as I just sit here in this buffer zone, he's not going to get past either of these provinces. And they've kind of proved that they're not going to reroute themselves. Now, I have not been producing any kind of siege units, so let's do that. Check this. Okay, good thing I checked. Looks like I need to get some more public order over there. Sardinia and Corsica. Some spare Italian ships still sailing around. Haven't taken out yet. And that's about to fall. So Serbia will be ours next turn, unless they come in with some ridiculous rescue force. I'm assuming, are they allied with the Hungarians? They are allied with the Hungarians, so it's possible that the Hungarians could come in and try to help them take this back, but I doubt that's going to happen. They seem like they don't work together too cohesively. Let's see though. Okay, good. Okay, that's going to take a while. So I'm just allied with the people of Novgorod at this point. Do a quick time check. Alright, 41 minutes in. Just about. Now I'll have a title to give over here. Okay, that's good enough. And this hold 420 infantry, 210 cavalry, okay. Get some peasants in there, hold that. Want to get our port so we can start getting trade out of here. Oh, there's no trade goods, but I think you still get money from taxing imports from other places that you're connected to. So I believe the port will be useful in some way. And then we'll get public order buildings. It's kind of funny watching the Papal States and the Italians go to war with each other. Just fight for this area. Papal States are going to run out of steam eventually, I would imagine. Trying to guard 3 provinces from the Italians. Especially, I don't think they have any allies yet, do they? Just the French. Well, because of the financial situation, I'll continue doing training. Oh, look at that, we just reached a new age. Turkmen foot soldiers are still better than the, what do you even call it? Crossbowmen. As far as their upkeep, I'm assuming that means that their stats are overall better as well. Let's see. Well, we can move another full stack. Let's see if I'm still training these guys. One guy to Malta and one guy to Sicily. So I have an eye on all these islands. Best army. Oh, look at that. Okay, so Sicily is held by the papacy. Do they call the papacy or the Papal States in this? Papal. You're saying diplomacy. The papacy, okay. So they got four provinces, one of which is under siege from the Italians. Now we've got a new general who's kind of on the rise. He's 3 stars. The crusade has basically been stopped. Although now war with Poland is possible because they broke their alliance with us when we hit the Italians. I'd forgotten that they were working together. So we'll keep going after them at the sea. The Italians, that is. And it's probably a good time to stop. I want to say I'm around the 45-minute mark right now, and just kicked off a new war. So that'll give us some room to expand into the remaining islands that the Italians have. I think that'll probably be my first target before going to the mainland, which will mean I want more boats. And we've got plenty of places to recruit them from. So I have a big tidal wave of boats coming. Make sure we can stave off any other kind of factions who want to get in the mix over here, and that'll be our next step. Still slightly behind the Hungarians in the victory points, but from what happened in my last campaign, I cannot imagine that it's going to come down to victory points at the end of this. It'll probably just be me capturing a certain amount of territory and then winning on that, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what other achievements come with time. I can't imagine there will be new ones unlocked for probably at least another 50 turns or so. But either way, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.